All that you can do is to notice your projection and let go of believing your story about it.
A conversation over What is the Meaning of Life? Part 2. Sanhia on Projection. This is taken from a recent spiritual awareness Zoom group. It is recommended that you listen to the previous 2 messages. What is the meaning of life? And a conversation over What is the meaning of life? Part 1.
Good now.
Participant 3. Is a relationship possible if both partners forget all the past?
We call that a divine relationship.
Hey, who are you? Hi, all the time. It's like a new person.
But they are. You are not the same as you were yesterday, or the day before that, or the day before that. Every day, every moment, you are a new person. So is your partner. The more tightly that you hold on to your story and the one you have assigned to your partner, the less able you are to notice the present you or the present him. You have already decided what you like and don't like about that person. Instead of living with the person who is present with you, you are now having a relationship with a projection from your mind. The partner is just being there. You don't know who they are. Look and see what presents itself in this moment. He doesn't do anything to you. Doing just happens. Your mind wants to give meaning to everything. You can notice when you are doing that.
But it's good sometimes. If the person throws cold water on me and I want warm water, then I need to remove myself from them. It's good to know that it's cold water again and not expect something else from this person.
Who is giving them the label of cold water thrower?
Yes, it's cold for me.
That means that wherever you go, you will likely get cold water. It may look warm at first, but sooner or later it will feel like cold water. It's you, not the partner, who is giving meaning here. Let's say that you're absolutely in the now, no past and no future. How can water be cold? Something is experienced as unpleasant because the thought is there that this is not what you want to be here. Just for fun, let's say that you are undifferentiated God and you have the inspiration to find out what water feels like. You've never experienced the physical, so you manifest a body and water and jump into it. Would you say that the water is warm or cold? You would have nothing to compare it to. It's just a sensation of water in this now. You can only evaluate temperature if you have a story from another time. Since everyone has their own story, no two people will absolutely agree about the comfort of the same water.
Oh, I am confused. If I'm choosing someone to be with and he's treating me with cold water and I keep letting it be, then I'm not being good to myself.
Are you absolutely certain that you have been doing this choosing? Did you choose to meet this person whom you had never met before?
It just happened. If he asks me out again after the cold water, I can say yes or no. If I'm good with cold water, I can say yes.
But your saying of yes or no is based on your story. Did you choose your story? How far back does this cold water run in your story? Has it happened more than once?
I see how I feel when someone is caring and when they are not caring. It's a mix of many stories.
It's just your story. It has nothing to do with him. If you let yourself believe that it's about them, you'll meet the same story over and over because it's your story. Your relationship is just the intersection of your stories.
So what do I do?
Notice when you are in a story. Saying that he is throwing cold water on you is a story.
That's his story.
No, it's your story. He's just doing what he's doing. Your story is about projection. You see him doing what you are doing to yourself. The question is why you are throwing cold water on yourself.
But I'm still not going out with him again.
So you will let the next one throw cold water, and the next. This will go on until you recognize who is throwing the water.
Okay, I see your point.
All that you can do is to notice your projection and let go of believing your story about it. The story is that you are a victim of jerks who throw cold water. Now you are the heroine, virtuous but long-suffering. You can stand up for yourself, but the scenario merely repeats. The mind takes these things so seriously, but they're not true. None of the story is true.
Is it about loving yourself? About wanting to be loved?
That's a story too. Loving or not loving yourself is a story. It might be closer to truth to simply say, you are love, or love is. There is nothing but love. It's all one. The mind thinks that perfection is somewhere else, that it's not here. It's always looking for someone or someplace else and can't see what is here. Love is here now. You do not fit my mind's picture of who I want you to be, so there's not love here. Instead of seeing what is not here, you can look and see what is actually here. Yes, the thoughts and judgments and the guilt are here in your mind, but what can actually be pointed at? Do these thoughts actually appear anywhere? Can they be noticed by any of your senses?
I think the reason we sometimes feel we aren't loved and that everything around us is not love is because we are judging.
Yes, but mainly judging self. It may look like it's somebody else, but that's just projection. That feels safer. It's not you, it's that idiot over there. Fry him, God. I'm a good girl. Let him burn in hell. I'm trying to be as you want me to be.
If we are saying that the only way is to see and accept what is, what if it doesn't feel right? What if I don't like what is?
You notice that there is not liking it present. That is not an emotion. That's a belief or a thought. The emotion is felt in the body. When you push someone away because you notice you feel bad in their presence, you are saying that it's not okay to feel that way. Self-judgment takes place for having that feeling. If you totally accepted all of your feelings, you would welcome anybody to come in and push any button they could so that you could feel every one of your feelings.
Oh, I get so confused sometimes. Choosing someone who is a criminal so that he can push my buttons.
We're just joking a little bit here. You don't choose who you will be with. Relationships just happen, sometimes, perhaps, with a criminal.
Participant 2. But you can choose to stay with them or leave.
Maybe. Are you sure about that? It's absolutely an illusion that you're choosing anything. It is just what it is. This doesn't mean that you can't walk away from something. When you walk away because it isn't good, you bring mind and judgment in. The only thing that you can be certain about with your mind is that it lies almost all the time. It evaluates and separates itself from what is. It constantly judges. How do you know that something isn't good for you? The body may just move away from something instinctively, but that does not come with a mind judgment. It just does that. The mind chooses as it does because it is programmed to do that. Programmed by the past, not seeing what is present. The mind's desire is to hide the truth from you. The truth is that you have a story, and that story causes you to have pain and suffering. It also justifies the existence of the ego mind. Better to be a victim than to not exist at all, is its reasoning. Your story dictates your choosing. There is no freedom of choice in that. There's just an endless loop of suffering until you stop believing in your story. As long as you hold on to your story, you find yourself back in the same situations.
What is a way to let go of the story?
Notice that you are telling yourself a story. Notice that you believe your mind is right. Notice that projection is taking place. Notice that you feel a victim. Notice, notice, notice. But don't take seriously what is noticed. Don't listen to the voice that says that you must make the right choice to get away from your story. The only way to get away from the story is to realize it isn't true. It doesn't matter if you stay or walk away. If you still believe in your story, you'll meet it somewhere down the road.
Participant 3. But how to notice the difference? It's also judgment to say that this time you did it right.
Exactly. But perhaps you notice that judgment is present. All that is here is that there is walking away taking place. It's not right or wrong. It simply is what is. If you physically walk away, but mentally keep thinking of that person and analyzing what he did, you haven't walked away. You brought him with you while keeping the body at a safe distance. True walking away would not be walking away, but would be walking into the next experience. Walking away because you have a feeling to do so may not be the same thing as walking away for a reason, for the judgment that there is something you don't like about the other person. One is reacting to the now. The other is reacting to a story. If you walk away and are still thinking about him, you probably have a story. Notice there is a story, and then be willing to look deeply into it. That means that it's not about him. It's about you and your story.
What is my projection when I'm perceiving cold water from him?
How are you throwing cold water upon yourself? It may take a while to see it. It helps to be literal with what you see the other doing. In this case, the throwing of cold water.
Do you mean in this very moment?
There is only this very moment. In every moment, whether you are alone, with a male, or with anybody else, you are throwing cold water on yourself. You are the one doing that. Get rid of the middleman, whom you have no control over anyway. It's necessary to let go of the projection before you can really see how you are doing this to yourself. Don't shoot the messenger. You're the one who has sent the message. If you're willing to look directly at this, you would have no need for him to do it. It's scary for you to look at this, but absolutely necessary in order to end the cycle.
That's why I don't see it. So how do I find the key?
The key is to really get that it is you and not him. When you're certain it is in you, I guarantee that you will dig until you find it. The wonderful news is that it is not him. How can you do anything about him? At least with yourself, you have the possibility of going past your resistance to finding why you believe you deserve to be treated the way you're treating yourself. From there, you can see if there's any true justification for your self-punishment. Hopefully, you'll find that it's based on untruths. If not, keep digging. Self-punishment comes about because of self-guilt. The truth behind it all is that you are innocent and divine. Keep digging until you realize that. Without a story, there can be no separation, no guilt, no victimhood, and no suffering. If that isn't worth letting go of projection, I don't know what could be. It's not likely to be a quick fix, though stranger things have happened. Likely, it will demand persistence. Ego mind will not usually retire gracefully. It will continue to whisper in your ear that it is him, and you need to do something about that.
Participant 2. So in this case, where she says that he did not take care of her and wouldn't feed her, should that be taken literally?
Excellent point. How do you not feed yourself or otherwise take care of yourself? How do you not give yourself what your heart desires in the moment?
Participant 3. Being polite, for example, and not leaving sooner.
When mind and judgment aren't involved, then leaving is easy. It is better called going to rather than leaving from. You just do it. You have no idea if you are coming back. How could you? You are just going now. Life is just an endless chain of relating to what is here in the present. Some people will occur back in your life often, some never again. Most will fall somewhere in the middle. Even in the closest relationships, you come and go. You don't spend 24 hours together each day. If in your mind, the strongest thought is that the purpose of life is for you to awaken to the truth of yourself, then everything else, relationships, work, money, success, achievement, will be filtered through how it relates to your state of awakening. Nothing else will have a value of its own. None of it can become your purpose in life. If awakening does become your purpose in life, a roadblock remains. You want to wake up because you believe you aren't. However, you are awake, but just not aware of it. So your purpose is to get someplace that doesn't exist and that is not possible. It's here right now. So even awakening cannot be the purpose in life. Knowing your divinity cannot be the purpose. You already are that. It's not the sun's purpose to be the sun. It is the sun. You already are that. Look until the you that is looking is one with the observed. No separation. A fish doesn't notice it's swimming in water. It is one with the water. If there's any purpose, there's separation. All you can do is notice that is present, thinking that you should be something different than you are right now. Good now.
If this touched your heart, subscribe and receive more light. This content is the creative work of Channels Without Borders, all rights reserved, 2026. Visit channelswithoutborders.com.